Hello, Gemini. Gemini, welcome to your reading. We're going to be diving deep into this reading to see the messages that you need to know at this present moment in time. So we're going to be looking at our oracle cards, we're going to be looking at our tarot cards, and we are really going to be going for it in this reading because Gemini, you have your full moon that is going to be happening on the 6th of June. So that is going to be the 6/6 portal that is going to be opening up. And I know that when it is your energy, when it is your moon, the energies are extra powerful. So, as always, I always ask you to come if you want and be part of the candle magic ceremonies that I do for the full moons and the new moons. All right, that card can go there. That's fine. And everything that you need to know connected to the rituals, the prayers, is linked in the description box below. Okay. I'm going to get another set of tarot cards to clarify this side and then another one for that side. So as you can see, we're going to really be going for it in this reading, okay? Because I feel that for most of you, you really want some clarity, you really want some information. So let's ask the guides to give us the information, divine, to deliver this message in a way that is going to be powerful. I'm going to leave that card there and then I'm going to take this one and take that one. All right, so get a coffee, tea, water, whatever it is that you fancy, because as you can see, this reading is going to be quite something. Gemini, when I do my readings, I always give it to you as I am receiving the readings. I don't really put rainbows, butterflies, try to sugarcoat everything and just try to make it all fairy and, because I don't see the purpose of those types of readings. So if you're ready to really dive deep, if you're wanting to have clarity, this is the reading for you. Remember, of course, that this reading is general. So take what is resonating, leave behind anything that is not resonating with you, because someone else who's watching this reading will find that information resonating with them. So let's get started. We're going to start off this reading looking at the position of what is causing blockages for you. For this section, you have received a major arcana card, so there is something important that you really need to take into consideration. So first of all, the divine is saying that what is causing blockages for you, Gemini, is that you are not truly taking care of yourself. Some of you, you do it sometimes, and then you get back into normal life, you then forget, you get burnt out, you get exhausted, and you take care of yourself. The divine is saying to you, get in the mode of creating a routine that allows you maybe once a month, once a week, whatever it is that feels right for you, to just spend some time, some quality me time, doing the things that you love, the things that bring you peace of mind, and doing the things that allows you to go within. Because clarifying this message, you have the energies of the Hermit card. So the divine is saying that what is creating blockages for you is that you're not taking time to go within, which then allows your ancestors, your guides, and your guardian angels to come and to start communicating with you, to start walking with you. So maybe if you can take a bath, okay, make it beautiful. If you can, maybe take a shower, maybe go out into nature and be intentional. This is what is important about this message. The intention. Set the intention that this is me time that is going to bring quality. And at the same time, if my guides and my ancestors are wanting to communicate with me, this is the perfect time for them to do so. And then see what is going to be coming up and what is going to be happening for you. So the next position that we're going to look at, Gemini, we're going to be looking at some weaknesses that are currently around you. Interesting, because you're receiving our card that is telling you that it is time to work in silence. And also, from our tarot cards, you have the energies of the Two of Swords. So the divine is saying that you are going to have to make a decision about what you are willing to share with some people, what you are willing to put maybe on social media, because you're starting to understand that everyone who is listening to you, who is watching your story, who is following you on social media, they don't all have good intentions for you. So what happens is, for some of you, people will start casting doubts over your dreams. will start intentionally sending negative energies, the evil eye towards you, especially if they're perceiving that you are being successful, you are doing better than them. What then happens? This causes you to have that foggy mental energy. You're now not able to not only think clearly, but also see clearly about what actions you need to take next. So Gemini, the divine is very clear on what is causing the weaknesses, what is causing the energy of blockages. You are literally self-sabotaging yourself when you're sharing your goals, your dreams, your victories, your success with other people. So the divine is saying, put that mask on, but you are the one who is blinding people so that they are not seeing where you are going. They're not seeing the decisions you're making, and then you're working in silence, moving in silence, because you're realizing that when you do so, actually things start getting better a lot faster than when you're trying to share your hopes, your dreams with other people. Some people get triggered and think you are being proud. Some people get triggered and step into the spirit of jealousy. Some people get triggered and step into the spirit of wanting to set negative energies towards you. So silence is going to be the thing that you're really starting to implement like immediately. What do you need to let go? What do you need to surrender? It's interesting that the energies of the hermit has returned. So the divine is saying, again, we've already spoken when we're talking about your weaknesses. So the divine is saying that again, absolutely pay attention, please, Gemini. What do you need to let go of? You need to let go of sharing your dreams, your secrets with other people, your hopes, your dreams with other people, because you don't know who is around you. You don't know their intentions, and you don't know what they're going to go and do with the information that you have given them. So you're stepping into the hermit mode and you're just like, please do not disturb because I'm busy doing whatever it is that I'm doing. Disrespectfully, it is none of your business. So keep on asking what is happening in my life. Okay, so the energies of the hermit is going to be really important for you, because going forward, you're either walking with the guidance of your guides and your ancestors and your spirit team, or you're going to be seeing that your dreams, your hopes are just going up in flames. They are not manifesting themselves. There are so many blockages that are being created, so much darkness that is being sent towards you. And instead of you going from a point where you're seeing things growing and you're seeing the manifestations becoming a reality, if you start sharing with other people what you are planning, I'm being intentional in the words that I'm telling you so that you can really listen and understand, you're going to be seeing that people are going to get in the way. So instead of you being lost in the forest, you're now here walking with your guides and your ancestors, and they're guiding you. You're not being lost over there. You're actually taking a shortcut. So your guides and your spirit team are really telling you that this is absolutely important, that you activate the hermit mode, okay? You work in silence because you don't know who is trying to destroy your dreams. You don't know who's spreading lies about you. You don't know who is talking and gossiping about you. So it is really going to be important for you to absolutely understand why the divine is giving you this message here. Okay, so let go and surrender of the need to speak, to share. Start stepping into the energy of being more private, more secretive. Already having an idea about what you're going to say when people start asking you about your goals, what you're doing, this and that. You already have in mind what you are going to say. Because it's interesting, in my country, some people won't even announce that they're having a child. You just get an invitation to a party when they're celebrating once the child is being born. People here try as much as they can to keep everything on the down low because they truly understand ill intentions. They understand that sometimes ill intentions can come in the way, where people are not meaning to be bad, where people are not meaning to destroy your dreams, but the very act of their doubt, the very act of, are you sure? That very act starts to peel away at your confidence. So this is why the divine is saying, just don't do it. Don't say anything. Silence, okay, your mouth. Your strengths are coming from, amen, okay? You now here, taking time to again take care of yourself. Can you see how so far our cards are speaking of exactly the same type of energy? You have activated now your hermit mode and you have released the blockages that were causing problems in your life. And you've activated self-care, self-love, as you can see. You start nurturing yourself. You start allowing yourself to rest. You start allowing yourself to recuperate. You start allowing yourself some me time. And in doing that, look at what happens. When you activate that hermit mode, what happens is the divine is saying you will then start lifting up those blockages, and now you start to see that you start creating generational wealth. So this is what the whole purpose of this reading is all about. For you to finally understand the blockages that are here, okay, and what you can do about them. It's all very nice knowing the blockages, but what is the purpose if you don't know what to do about the blockages that are there? So the divine is saying, absolutely start putting yourself in isolation, okay? Do not disturb. Can you see? You're resting, you're sleeping. Do not disturb. I am taking care of myself, my mental health. And in doing so, this is going to start affecting your money, your wealth. And this is going to start allowing you to create stability for future generations as well. So you will absolutely create generational wealth when you start being silent about your dreams, when you start nurturing and taking care of yourself, and when you start walking with your guides and your ancestors, because you're going to be seeing that they are going to be protecting you. They are going to be your shield, your defense. They are going to be the ones who return back to sender all the ill intentions, all the jealousy that people are trying to send towards you. So again, the divine is saying pay attention, and especially pay attention to the people who keep asking you over and over again what you're doing, what you're working on, how's the house coming, how's the project going, how's your new lover, how? No. Be very careful of those people. And in fact, create a defense against them, because the questions they're asking you, they are not to uplift you, but they are to gather information so that they can go and do whatever it is that they need to do with that information. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to be looking at some blind spots, some advice, and also what you need to know. All right. So funny enough, okay, you were told here to create a self-care routine. Now you are being told to create a spiritual routine, a spiritual cleansing routine. So can you see again another synchronicity that is here? The divine is saying, first of all, it is important to take care of yourself, to love on yourself. It is important for you to nurture yourself. And once this is good, it is now important for you to start cleansing and creating routines that release any ill intentions, any blockages, evil eyes that anyone is trying to send towards you, so that you can experience, okay, losses, loss after loss after loss. Remember, this is your blind spots. The divine is saying that you need to create a spiritual routine so that your team, your spirit team, your guides, your ancestors can start being able to protect you against any ill intentions that are being sent to come towards you. And then it's over to you to create a cleansing routine so that you remove any negative energies, so that you can start seeing that all the losses that you experienced in the past, you don't spend more time than necessary dwelling on the losses. Because remember, now we are moving in silence. And so I want you to observe why the divine is saying work in silence. Because before, you were wanting to celebrate, hey, I just bought a house, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You haven't even crossed the bridge yet. You haven't even really assessed the situation. And what happens? The evil eyes cross over the bridge before you do and make sure that they set traps for you. Your dreams that were very obvious, that were coming a reality, they just turn into nothing. So the divine is saying, right now, I am telling you to create a spiritual routine so that spiritually you are divinely protected. Because understand that the losses that you've made, it's okay, because you had to learn the lessons that were needed to be learned so that you don't keep making the same mistakes in the future. So now the divine is saying, work in silence, because as you can see, you have blessings, you have opportunities. There are good things that are waiting for you to turn around and to receive them and to do something with them. So stop focusing on what was lost. This is done. There's nothing we can do about this. But now, as you're making sure that you're spiritually clean, you're going to be divinely protected. This heavy energy that is around you, you are going to be cleansing that. And when you feel light and clean, this is when you're going to be taking these blessings and you're going to be moving in silence as you're watching and seeing miracles grow in your life. Okay, so the next cards that we have, this is going to be advice that the divine is wanting to give you and the best course of action as well. So the divine is saying to you, okay, as you are dealing with people, it is going to be important for you to trust your instincts, to see through the veil, to understand who someone is. You might just have undercover haters that you don't even know, but understand this. Your intuition will always pick up on their energy, on their vibe. And when your intuition tells you something, you don't carry on ignoring it. You understand that, hang on a minute, you are the person who's probably causing this mental confusion, who's probably causing this blindness that I'm now not able to go and take the action that I need to take. So when you don't trust your instincts, you are literally putting on a blindfold, because now you're not able to see people's true intentions in wanting to be your friend, in wanting to get answers from you, in wanting to maybe have a reconciliation. Let's do something again. Let's try again. See people's true intentions. Why do they want to be close to you? What do they hope to get from you? Just as the snake deceived Eve and they lost everything. But the snake didn't seem like a threat, because back then snakes were not threats, right? Everything was in balance, in perfect order. But everything became chaotic. And everything was indeed lost. So the divine is saying it is going to be important for you to trust your instincts. And you need to understand that sometimes these are people that we don't even know. We just bump into a stranger, you start having a conversation, and you start divulging a bit too much information. You don't really know what that person is feeling and what they're capable of doing. So the divine is saying, trust your instincts, okay? It is important for you to be guarded about what you are doing, where you are going, your hopes, your dreams, and everything in between. I know I've really hit this drum so hard in this reading. So I really am hoping that the penny is dropping and you're understanding why the divine is giving you this message, because you have the energies of the King of Wands and the energies of the Star. So the divine is saying to you, the best course of action is understanding, first of all, that you have the magic wand in your hand and you can use it to activate the energies of the Star card, which allows your dreams to become a reality. Before, you felt lost in the woods. You didn't understand how to walk through your problems. You didn't understand how to get to this point. But now, as you started to move in silence and engage with your guides and your ancestors, they start walking with you. They know that there's a star over here, there's a light over here, but they understand that if you just go straight there, you're going to find yourself in this situation. So they'll go in a completely different route. And as they do so, you arrive at the Star card and you realize that you do hold the magic wand and it is up to you to use it to create whatever it is that you want. So your wishes will be coming true if you truly activate the energies of the Hermit card and if you truly understand why the divine led you to this reading. Okay, so if you've watched this reading up to this point, I want you to comment the emoji of the star in the comment section below, because indeed there is changes that are happening when you move in silence, when you create a spiritual care routine, a spiritual cleansing routine, and when you make sure that you care for yourself as well. This allows you to not only be mentally strong, physically agile, you're also spiritually unfuckable with, because your guides and your ancestors are right there with you. So the last card that we have, what you need to know. Interesting. The Five of Cups is back again. Your blind spots and what you need to know. Both of the cards have the Five of Cups. We have a synchronicity that is here, that is reminding you what I already told you when we spoke about this energy and when we spoke about your blessings just turning to nothing, your manifestations just evaporating. So the divine is repeating, the Five of Cups is here, because what you need to know is that you need to be silent. Don't tell people your hopes and your dreams, because now as you're here, you're starting to see how everything didn't work out in the past, because you started celebrating too soon, because you started telling friends and family and strangers all the good things that you could feel in your groins happening and becoming a reality. And then they don't happen. And people are now asking you, hey, how's the new job? And it's like, well, the company actually didn't hire me in the end, or the company folded as soon as I started, or something, whatever happened. And you're starting to see over and over again a repeating pattern. So the divine is saying, what you need to know is, if you tell people your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations, where you're going, you're going to find yourself like this, stabbed in the back, wondering what happened. The divine is saying that there are blessings that are waiting for you right here. But have you learned the lesson is the question. So the divine again is repeating the same message from our advice, telling you that you must trust your instincts. And you are being reminded this time that always trust your gut instinct. It knows the way, it knows how to protect you, so stop doubting. And so, Gemini, this is the powerful reading that the divine wanted to bring to your attention. Again, we have your full moon on the 6th of June. Come and be part of that ceremony. Everything that you need to know is in the description box below. And for those of you who want to do your cord cutting ceremonies, your banishing ceremonies, your return to sender ceremonies, if you just feel that there is some type of negative energy around you, all the ceremonies are available on my website, which is again linked in the description box below. So if you found value in this reading, please do give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you haven't done so already. And so now let's go and do some magic. Let's go and do our quantum leap ritual.